Who's a player that you looked up to when you were starting out?
Well, there's a few, but like I grew up with a guy named Phil Ivey,
Yep.
who's considered, the GOAT, if you will. And I just always we would
Still?
always talk strategy. Yeah, we're still good buddies.
No, I mean like still considered the GOAT?
I think so.
Okay.
And maybe others would disagree now, but I think until you beat the king, the king is the king.
Is he still active?
Yeah, he's been
Okay.
playing. He plays over in Asia a lot. He plays
Okay.
in some big games in Macau and different things like that.
Yeah.
But I just love his tenacity. Like he has a different. We're different in one way. I remember years ago, TV and stuff was happening with poker. He didn't want to do anything with that. Right?
But that's where I actually started watching you play,
Mhm.
and then I saw Phil Ivey play and Phil Hellmuth and Doyle Brunson, and all those guys were playing.
And I remember like one of the producers of the show was like, "Hey, you want to help us out doing some interviews and stuff like that?" And Phil's like, "He'll do it. He's good at that." But I don't want to do none of that. So I spent some time doing that, like promoting the game, doing TV and stuff like that. He's a killer. He's just at the table, completely focused, engaged on what he's doing, and I have like the distractions, if you will. But I've always admired like how focused he can be. That's just not who I am. Like he's different than me too at the table. Like he doesn't talk. He wants people uncomfortable a different way. He wants people like tense, he wants them on the, just scared of him like that. And that works for him.